Hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you, my people. I hope that everyone is doing good. I am inviting you from wherever you are watching to join me on these Ebreji media platforms where we bring you authentic information, my people. Join me. And as you are joining, make your comments respectfully because we are responsible people. Join me, fellow Biafrans. I have been out of this program for some time now, but we have to continue, my people. Join me, fellow Biafrans all over the world. I greet you, my people. Before we go ahead, I want to play this very jingle for us to continue. Yes, my fellow Biafrans, today we are here once more For us to continue talking about Biafra, I have to welcome my brother, Amanda Neza TV. Thank you so much for joining. Fellow Biafrans, you know that in a program like ours, in a struggle like ours, where we have to actually liberate ourselves, so many things are about to happen, or so many things is expected to happen. So now, my people, you know, in this struggle, we really don't have to force people to join us. If you know you cannot do what is involved, all you have to do is to back down. You understand? We are in this together, definitely. But my people, because the mind is not very easy to be read, to know what anybody believes in or what anybody really thinks, you cannot vouch for anyone. Some of us are just in this very Biafra struggle for our freedom and liberation. Some of us are here just to gather clouds, chasing followers, chasing YouTube and Facebook payments without coming out with proper information or what they should be telling you. That is what people needed to hear. And we are not here to do that. We will give you the information as authentic as it is and exactly what it is, not what you want to hear or what we want you to hear. We will give you the news exactly the way it is. So our Deputy Minister of Information, he has a word for those carrying out news about our Prime Minister's hearing and spreading false information to our people. It is very painful that Nigeria government is trying very, very hard to destroy our struggle, and we will be helping them in doing that. Hello, Leko. Thank you so much for joining us. You are highly welcome. So here today, my Deputy Minister of Information, Vam, he has something to tell our people so that those peddling false news will desist from doing that. Now, let me share the screen. Just 1 minute, my people. Let me share the screen so that you will hear what he is saying.
To debunk all the lies he or she, somebody told me that it's possible that this guy they call Dimpa Bini, because the voice on that YouTube channel sound like the voice of Dimpa Bini. You understand? So it's possible that the person that is running that YouTube channel called Greenhouse, Green Lights, it's possible that that person is Dimpa Bini or somebody within the ranks of Ngozi or Abu Fulani. I welcome you all. My name is Raphael Chamaka Ajere. I am able to speak to you today in my capacity as the Deputy Minister of Communications of Brigi, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the only government that sees into the affairs of Biafrans, into the affairs of our Prime Minister currently, the only channel through which the Prime Minister and his lawyer communicates with the outside world or communicates with everyone. Then any other news you get in the media after anything that happens is what comes as an overflow or happens after events. Now, you must know that our Prime Minister communicates with Biafra Republic government in exile, our officials, and everyone in the cabinet at least minimum of 3 times every week. Minimum. Our Prime Minister is in touch with Briggy. The lawyers is in touch with Briggy. Our Prime Minister does not have anything called USB. Now, do you understand? Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is not communicating with anybody in the name of USB. Fine. Now, there is the news that this idiot brought out yesterday, and I went to his channel. More than 30,000 people have seen it in less than 24 hours. And the thing is that it is a lie. It is a lie. Our Prime Minister have not been to court yet. The court date of our Prime Minister is 30th of May. 30th of May. And that is the first hearing. The very first hearing is going to be 30th of May. We are going to be keeping you posted. But you see this channel, whoever is behind this channel, I gave you 24 hours. I have already set apart 3. Akwakukato. 3. Any one of you that is behind this channel, any money you make from lying to Biafrans in the name of Biafra or Simon Ekpa, you will not spend it well. You will spend it in the hospital. You will spend it for caskets. You will spend it for drugs. And you will not live to enjoy any part of that money. You know why? It's not because I hate anybody. It is because the lives of Biafrans are involved. Everything about our Prime Minister has to do with Biafrans. Anything about Biafra has to do with our restoration. There are over 5 million souls, especially children, that were murdered in genocide. Their blood is crying. And you will come on social media. All you do is to lie. You will use the story you are making from Biafra to use it to make money. And it is not true. Everything about Biafra must be on truth. Because we use truth to defeat the enemy. We use only truth to defeat the enemy. We do not lie. Biafra Republic government in exile, we do not lie. We don't lie. So whoever is behind this green light Africa, look at this. This is the news he brought yesterday. Yesterday, that's the news they brought yesterday. He says, see what happened to Simon in court today. Can you believe this kind of unbelievable lie? That's 10 hours ago. And 32,000 people have seen it. And it is still counting.
Yes, my people, you see what my Deputy Minister of Information is saying. It goes down to tell you that the effect of Nigeria in many of us is still so powerful and very effective. We have to really say no to deceit. We have to say no to peddling false rumors and false information. I know very well that when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started this program, this ideology of Biafra, rekindling of Biafra after Owazurike and our supreme leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, when the war ended in 1970, Owazurike quickly took over, tried his very best to restore Biafra, but they never allowed him. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was following him, and from there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, started. Many people were attacking Onyendu, thinking, oh, who is he? Whose son is he? What does he think he can do to restore Biafra? Including those who are serving the Fulanese. And sometimes I will begin to wonder, majority of us in Biafra land are Christians. Does it mean that they are now willing to become Islamized or to become Fulanized? I really don't understand the plight of some of our people. Ndị be anyị onye ọbụla oge elugo mgbe anyị ga-eji ile anyị wee guo eze anyị ọnụ ka anyị mara ife anyị chọrọ. What do we want? Why is it that our people are using this our Biafra struggle as if to say they are in the moonlight play? Very childish jokes. How can you not get things right? How can you not find your facts correctly before you disseminate it to the public? Because public are the people receiving these messages. If they are not on YouTube, they will be on Facebook or on TikTok or Telegram. Why would you be peddling lies to the same people you are working with or the people you are working for? If you are a Biafran and you are talking about Biafra, why would you go all the way to lie to your people, to deceive, or to use the name of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to lie to the people? Why will you not choose to tell your people what will be sweet in their ears or what will pacify their mind? Our Prime Minister has 2 days hearing. Fair enough. They said yesterday and today that Bianca was there begging this, and that. That's not true, because the hearing has not come. It is going to be on the 29th and 30th. And remember, my people, that 30th of May is the day we remember Biafran heroes. That's the day our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stipulated for us. Because if you are going to be a nation, you must have a rule that guides you. You must have a rule which you want the public or the world to know you for or to know you with. You don't keep beating about the bush, lying to those you're supposed to tell the truth, behaving the same way the people we are running away from behaves. Nigeria doesn't tell the truth. No justice in Nigeria, no conscience. They have no proper justice system. That's why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still languishing under DSS dungeon, because where Onyendu is in underground. Onyendu is not even in the common proper prison where he can be receiving proper air and seeing people and talking to people. Onyendu has been kept alone underground for 4 years, going to 5 years now. Why would any Biafran see this leader of ours and our PM now in detention in Finland? Then you will come out and you'll be lying to people. You will be lying to people. Somebody called me some minutes ago. Oh, Bianca was in court begging Simon. These are all the lies that this person is peddling so that he will have so many views and the YouTube will be paying him for the blood of your own people, deceiving your own people. My people, this is too wrong. This is too bad.
And some people were sending me message. Is this thing, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? It's not true. It's not true. It's a lie from the pit of hell. That is, it does not exist.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? Prime Minister was not in court at all. We are communicating with the lawyer every day, within 24 hours. The lawyers that will represent Prime Minister in court, we are communicating with him every day. Anything we need, we get. Any information that happened, he will call us. Are we not the ones that are taking care of the lawyer? So how can Samanekpa go to court and his lawyer does not know? Adam does not know. Is it possible? We are in communication with Adam's mother, Simon Ekpa's ex-wife, the lawyer, the criminal lawyer, all of them. We are. And one thing you must take to the bank today, that is the truth and nothing but the truth. If I lie, let my soul perish. And at least there's nothing else that's more important than my soul. If I lie to you, let my soul perish. So, any information about Simon Ekpa, if you want authentic, you have to listen to me, listen to our information minister, or you listen to our APM. Also, go to his Twitter handle. Why am I saying listening to us, me and the information minister, is because we are more frequent on the social media. If there's any question, this is my number. You see, this is my number, +39 35 100 33521. I am in communication every minute with these offices of our prime minister, the attorney, the wife, everyone. We are in touch with the family. Simon Ekpa was not in court at all. The date of the court is 30th of May. Remember, I told you guys that I will no longer allow any news to filter out, except if it is a news that you don't need to hear now. One thing you must understand is that our prime minister is in court. The case is in court, and a case that is in court, it is not everything you come on the media and start talking about in relation to that case. How many of you understand? Because if you don't want to jeopardize the case, so as much as possible, you keep some of the information to yourself, because the case is still in court. Because there are some things you will say online, it might affect his case. Because all of them, they are monitoring this thing. And when I was listening to one of the story, one idiot, another channel that was sent to me, the idiot said the Nigerian lawyer was Nigerian lawyer in Finland. Honestly, this one shocked me. I think maybe I should go and bring that video, because this green light, at least you people know. I've told you about this green light. Now, if you are following this green light, stop. If you go there to listen, just go on the comment section and lay a curse on him. Vam told you, because everything this green light Africa is saying is a lie, and he's using it. He has almost 100,000 subscribers. He has 97,000 subscribers. So it means everything he's saying, he's just using it to cash out. If you go there, all you need to do is go there and tell him you are a liar. I've told him I gave him 24 hours. 24 hours. And I'm a quarry aqua. I'm telling you. Every egoni no name making a YouTube. Ogeji e gwogdoria. Oria haga halala.
Yes.
How can you be lying?
Yes.
You just come and you are lying. There's another channel that took the news. Another channel that took the news of this green light. Let me look for that one. That one make me laugh. He said the Nigeria law in Nigeria, the guy that make me laugh.
While he is looking for it, let me acknowledge my sister Chinenye Obiefuna. Thank you so much for joining us. You see what I was saying before you came in. My sister, it is horrible the way the effect of Nigeria is still in many of us that are claiming to want Biafra. You cannot start a new nation with lies. That's why Onyendu said to them that he will destroy the zoo with the truth. We have to be very, very transparent, very honest with ourselves and to our people. I know that Biafrans are really, really tired, fed up with Nigeria, because currently Nigeria still controls our territory. Make no mistakes. We want to leave Nigeria like today, tomorrow, but we are not going to live with every effect of Nigeria all over us. Lying, deceit, corruption, ignorance of the truth, and lack of conscience. You don't care what you tell people. You don't care about what you do to your fellow Biafrans. This is emotional blackmail. Because when you are telling them that PM was in court, when he is not yet in court, today is 27. In the next 2 days, his hearing will start. And that hearing is going to be for 2 days, 29th and 30th. While 30th is our Heroes' Day, that we expect our Biafrans in homeland to be at home, to sit at home. That's the day our PM's hearing is. So, fellow Biafrans, let us reject Nigeria and its lies, corruption, nepotism, all those bad lies that come with Nigeria. Let us reject it. If we are serious that we want to bring Biafra, let us reject lies. Our people, they want to hear good news. You don't keep blasting Biafrans with all these lies, fake news, because you want to have more views or for more people to come and be viewing your program so that YouTube and Facebook will be paying you. Yes, we know that they will pay you. That is, if you do it nicely, not with lies. This is what they did with Onyendu. They are now doing it with PM. Even our APM, they still do the same thing. When are we going to drop this Nigeria effect in our system? This is too bad, my people. Too bad. Let's continue to listen to our Deputy Minister of Information, Pastor Van Van Van.
He said the Nigeria court, the YouTube channel saying that the excellent. Anybody that knows this guy, I will bring his video here now, his picture. If you know this guy, go and advise him. Tell him he should stop taking his sources from green lights. If he wants to live long, go. Tell him if he wants to live long, he should stop patronizing green. Okay. Excuse me. This coffee is very dry. All right, listen to this one, this guy.
So from the information I'm getting this evening, says that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, appeared in court today. Today is the 26th day of May, 2025. Oh, yes. I know this might be a surprise to some people, just as it was to me when I saw the news. But
my people, do you know that all these people trying to catch cruise with Biafra programs, they are not even part of us. They don't know anything. None of them can tell you that when we are doing programs that they are invited or that they were sent the link. These are people who are not working with us. I know that we are many, but it's not every Biafran that is in this struggle. Seriously, we are not in the struggle to lie to our people so that they will be happy. You don't go telling our people lies. This is the problem. Let's continue to listen to him. PM's hearing is starting on the 29th, ending on 30th. That is it.
I'm bringing you this news because, it has facts and figure that show.
Now, he said it was a surprise to him. And then he now said the thing has facts and figures. It's a surprise to you, and it has facts and figures. Why did he say it has facts and figures? Because Dimpa Bini, I don't know whether he's the one that is in control of that green light. Whoever is in control of that green light, we always bring out, you'll be calling Finnish names. Finland court, you'll be calling them in Finnish names. So when you hear it, you would think they are facts. They are not facts. They are lies from the pit of hell. So this guy that owns this YouTube channel, if you know him, he's wearing a Isiago, tell him that he must present truths as a Biafran presenter. Or if you want to present any news of Biafra, make sure it is truth, because there is no facts. And so he said it has facts and figures. Which facts and figures? Listen to him, because I am using his own because he has a face. That green light does not bring face. He's always talking behind camera. Doesn't bring his face. At least this one brought his face, so I'm addressing him.
Some people, just as it was to me when I saw the news. But I'm bringing you this. All right. So from the information I'm getting this evening, says that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, appeared.
Now, he said Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, is a lie. Simon Ekpa is not Prime Minister of United States of Biafra. Simon Ekpa is Prime Minister of Brigi. You see how these people will just come and they will just compiling nonsense.
Yeah, they like to turn things upside down. I would like to tell you people what our lobby said, and that is very correct. Even our Prime Minister said such a thing sometime in the past. I will bring it out here and let you people know the situation relating to Biafra coming. Let's continue to listen to my minister.
Simon Ekpa is not Prime Minister of United States of Biafra. As far as Simon Ekpa is concerned, United States of Biafra does not exist yet. Prime Minister of United States of Biafra, or DPM of United States of Zoo, that he's calling Biafra, is Ngozi Orabueze. DPM, United States of Zoo, she's calling Biafra because there's no United States of Biafra yet.
Exactly.
So be very careful. Do not present Prime Minister Simon Ekpa as Prime Minister United States of Biafra. It does not exist. Go and ask them in Finland. Go online. Simon Ekpa is not Prime Minister United States of Biafra. Simon Ekpa is Prime Minister Biafra Republic Government in exile. You see? So do not bring problem upon yourself. Do not bring a curse upon yourself. So let me listen to him.
All right. So from the information I'm getting this evening, says that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, appeared in court today. Today is the 26th day of May, 2025.
Which is yesterday. And Simon Ekpa was cool and, relaxed and preparing himself for his court date on the 30th of May, in 3 days' time.
Oh, yes. I know this might be a surprise to some people, just as it was to me when I saw the news. But I'm bringing you this news because, it has facts and figure that shows that, yes, he appeared in court.
You see? So he said he's bringing it because it has facts and figures that he appeared in court. Okay, now, ask him, where are the facts and figures? Now follow.
Also, it might be a surprise to some people because I've earlier told us, according to the information I got from BBC Pidgin, they said that he's going to appear in court on the 30th of May. And
BBC Pidgin even told you the truth, that he's going to appear in court on the 30th of May. BBC Pidgin told you that he will appear in court on the 30th of May. Then suddenly, on 26th, yesterday, They told you he appeared in court. And you believed it? You believed it? From Briggy, we told you. That is why it is very important from our side to always report the truth about this news. There's nothing we must hide. Nothing. We must always come to Biafrans and tell you, PM is going to court today. PM is back from court today. PM is going to court tomorrow. PM is back from court tomorrow. PM has this case tomorrow. We must always give you updates. We do not search for updates. We have the updates. So if we don't present the updates to the people, then it happens. And Ngozi or all these criminals like Greenlight Africa will go and get it and bring it, and they will now sound like second hand or second class.
Yes, my fellow Biafrans, this is why in every organization they have departments. Any department where something is coming from, for instance, Minister of Information, that information department will always be the ones that will be asked, what is the current detail of current affairs? You cannot go to a country now, something that Minister of Information is supposed to disseminate to the public or the society of that country. You go and ask a Minister of Education, or you go and ask Agriculture Minister. No. We all have, yes, you don't have to start telling people, go on the way, you will pick information. No. That's why in every organization, there are people that will be there to address issues correctly. Our PM has hearing these 2 days, 29th and 30th. But this person that the Deputy Information Minister is talking about now, the guy in Isiago dress, is taking the information from someone else who have already told them that the hearing has taken place, whereas it's not correct. Even myself this afternoon, somebody called me here and was telling me, oh, Betty, do you know, you have seen what went on in court and Bianca was begging PM. All this never happened. We don't like to tell Biafrans what they want to hear or what we think they should be hearing. No. The Minister of Information, where I also belong, will tell you what is going on. Whether you like it or not, that will be the truth. We don't like to deceive Biafrans because this is what we are running away from in the zoo. We cannot come here and be rubbing cream on an information so that you will like it. No. And you eventually find out that is not true. So when we will be giving you information on this very outcome of the hearing on the 30th or the 29th, you will be confused. This is the problem that Nigeria has. The media mainstream or the mainstream media in Nigeria, they can never report anything. And if they report, go and verify it. Go and verify it, because you might be told a lie by those media. And we do not condone that in Biafra. We cannot afford to be lying to our people. No, my people, that's not the right thing to do. That's why then PM will always come on the space to speak to you by himself. It's not good to be taking words from anywhere you hear it. Many people are using Biafra to catch cruise without knowing the pain we are going through, without knowing the truth that should be told to our people.
That's why we must be always bringing you updates. That's what I have promised to do. But anything Ciao, ciao. But anything that will jeopardize our prime minister's case, I will avoid it because the case is in court. I hope you guys understand. Okay, let's continue to listen to this, our brother.
And everybody, even me, was hoping, okay, we are ready to see what will happen in Finland on the 30th of May. Not for me to come this evening, checking my site, and I saw this news that he was in court.
Now you just check your sites. No, Biafrans must be very careful. And the thing is that our people are very, very, very gullible. You just check your site, you just hear one news, and then you just run. Hey, he's in court. Oh, they say he was in court. What is the source of the news? Let me tell you, people are looking for money in social media. They use anything possible to get money on social media. We must be very careful the news we receive or we believe. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa have no business with USB. Hello? At least now, USB does not exist now. As far as Prime Minister is concerned, and as far as his case is concerned, nothing. So anybody presenting USB, leader of USB, DPM of USB, DSP of USB, the person is not communicating with Prime Minister. And Prime Minister will not have anything to do with that person. You know why? Finland held our Prime Minister as the Prime Minister of what? Biafra Republic Government in Exile, not USB. Before ever we went for the declaration and we declared and we said USB, Prime Minister was already in holding. Do you understand? Okay, now let's listen to this young man.
Now, a lot of things happened in court today, according to the news we got. Starting from the issue of sit at home. The Nigerian lawyer is saying that MNK has forced people to sit at home in the south.
Now, you see, he's not saying a lot of things happened today, and he's now referring to the Nigerian lawyer for where now? For where? For Finland?
No, but which Nigerian lawyer will be falsifying our situation? Now, Onyendu is in court. Onyendu has been detained for going to 5 years now. PM has been there for going to 6 months now. People are still sitting at home. This sit at home was introduced during the time of Onyendu for our heroes, 30th of May, every year, for our heroes past and our heroes present. We use those days to sit at home. And sit at home introduced itself within our people because it's a civil disobedience. You have right to sit at home. For instance, those who are forcing the governors in the Southeast, forcing people to come out and go to business, did they set business for people? If I am a business person, is it not the day it is convenient for me that I will go to my business? I have no business with any governor or any state security. And if you are at home, sitting at home, like Indians did it during the time of Gandhi, Americans did it during the time of Martin Luther King. So, if we are going to do the same, because we don't feel like doing it or going out, you have no right. Legally, you have no right to force anybody to come out. It's against national and international law. I know that Nigerians, they don't comply to any law. Not at all. Not the police, not the Air Force, not the Army, not the Navy, not in Nigeria. Even the judiciary, they don't comply with the rules. When Peter Obi won the election, they gave it to Tinubu. It was the judiciary that were used. 5 judges were bribed to give Tinubu, who failed the election, who never even won the election in the FCT, according to them, the Federal State Capital. He did not. But they gave it to him because Nigeria is that way. Nigeria have built their lives from the scratch. from the scratch. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is just walking out from being Royal Niger Company to answering Nigeria, which Baba Awolowo, an Oduduwan statesman, said that Nigeria is a geographical expression. Yes, they need to split Nigeria into maybe 5 or 6 good countries. And that is what Biafrans are teaching them. And with all these lies they are peddling, that will not get us Biafra at all. Let me play one video for you people from my phone. Listen to this video. And I will also play our PM's voice.
Some Biafrans attacking me saying, oh, don't you know we're a nation now? Even some attacking me saying, don't you know we're a government now? Which again, for me to do another video, I've been very busy the past month, but I'm returning to doing my videos and will be doing so with more frequency. I think this episode will be one that'll be extremely helpful for all of you. And this episode will be focused on an important topic, which is explaining or clarifying the roadmap to Biafra. One of the major issues that I realized that I anticipated before the convention in Finland, and we saw in the aftermath of the convention, is that unfortunately there was not a complete understanding amongst some Biafrans of the purpose of the convention, understanding what is the United States of Biafra, and understanding what the Biafra government is doing. I had concerns even before the November 29th to December 2nd convention in Finland. And I expressed these to Simon at the time, that some Biafrans really didn't understand the meaning of December 2nd or United States of Biafra, or the processes that the Biafra government was doing, and that the Biafra government needed to do more to explain that process to Biafrans. And Simon did, in his speeches and such, touch upon some of these topics, but it was clear that many still lacked understanding. For example, after the convention, I received some very angry messages that showed this lack of understanding. Some Biafrans attacking me, saying, "Oh, don't you know we're a nation now?" Even some attacking me, saying, "Don't you know we're a government now?" Which again doesn't make any sense. The Biafra Republic government in exile was created in the spring of 2023. So are those who were saying that the Biafra government before the convention wasn't a government? So it shows that there's a complete lacking of understanding. So I'm hoping that through this communication, we can bridge that gap and help get clarity for those who don't have that clarity. Because I always had the concern, even before the convention, that some of the Biafrans who didn't understand exactly what the government is doing to achieve the goal of nationhood would have their own emotional fantasies that after December 2nd, on December 3rd, Biafra would descend from the sky and that's it. So I'm going to put this in such a way that's easy to understand for all Biafrans, and even those out there who are the most clueless will understand the process. So, what is the goal, right? When we talk about United States Biafra, what is the United States Biafra? Our goal is to establish a Biafran nation state, one that has full control of its territory, exercises full sovereignty, and as a nation is therefore recognized by the international community. How do we go about that? An acronym that I'm going to use that's going to make things very easy for you to understand is what I call the 3 R's. The three R's. The three R's being...
My people, what he is telling us here, I will still play a video of the PM reminding us of exactly what this man is saying here in clarification. I know that my people want Biafra like crazy. They want it if it can happen the next minute. But the truth is that anything pertaining to a nation being established, it takes a long time. It goes through so many processes. And what he is saying now is that to get a nation like Biafra has 3 R's. R like Romeo, R, 3. So let us listen to those 3 R's and we will expound on it. Our people, that's why, you go to some platforms, you see thousands of millions of followers or viewers because they want anybody telling them that Biafra has come. It's not something that will come that easy. It takes a process, unless we want to lie like Nigeria. No, we don't have to lie to you. We have to tell you the truth, no matter how hard it is for you to accept it. But there are processes that you will take before you get there. So let us continue to listen to him.
Number 1, redeclaration. Number 2, restoration. Number 3, recognition. The convention in Finland from November...
Yes, the Finland Convention of November 2024 was the first one he called redeclaration. And the PM made it clear to all of us. Redeclaration does not mean you are already a nation. You are still in the process. And the restoration, that is the one that makes us every day. We tell people, take advantage of biafragov.org/donate so that our liberation army will restore our territorial grounds, our territorial boundaries. Once you do that, any nation that will come to do the 3rd R, which is recognition, will then come. We don't know more than the whole world. We cannot force them to do things. We cannot make them to overstep their bounds. No, things take steps. Some people will want to say, oh, I've seen a woman I want to marry. You go to a family where there are 4 girls, you just pick one. No, it doesn't happen that way. You will get to know the girl will get to know you. And the family will get to ask her, are you sure you love this man? And the man's family will do the same until they will all come to agreement that yes, these 2 people are now consensus in their agreement to marry. And the date will be fixed. And that day they will go there and they will marry and then send the girl to her husband's place. This is the same step that getting Biafra will take. And that's what this man is explaining, that some people are very emotional about getting Biafra. Some people were attacking him. We don't get all these things. Like now, some were saying, America is going to recognize Somalia this. But you people should remember that Somalia is already a state, but in war. We are at war with Nigeria, but we are not yet a country. We are not yet a country. It has some steps, some processes that we have to take till we get there.
November 29th to December 2nd was only one part of a multi-tiered process. The part of the problem is I think some Biafrans got so emotionally attached to December 2nd, emotionally attached to the convention, that in their own mind, they put everything else aside and they thought that the declaration itself was the end-all be-all, that we declare Biafra and that's it. Simon never said that. The government never said that. But I think some of you, being so emotional and not really thinking logically and rationally and using your reasoning, came to some different conclusion.
Let me play you what PM said here.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Today is 20th day of August 2024, and I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you, because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving two objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. Two is the legitimization of Biafra. After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally. So, the 2nd of December is not after that. Some of you will come and say, oh, there is still military barracks, there is still, you are going to have them. But let me tell you, if the Vietnamese fought America for years and succeeded in making America to flee, we are ready to fight Nigeria even more than what the Vietnamese did. And we dictate how this particular war will be fought. We are never going into conventional warfare with Nigeria. But the delegitimization will take a different tone. And what I'm trying to tell you people today is that you must be prepared for a very long years of battle for the legitimacy of Biafra government. It is not something that happened in one day. It is not something that happened immediately after our declaration on 2nd of December. The 2nd of December will mark the beginning of a very long battle, which we are going to show our determination with our actions and inactions. So, my fellow Biafrans, all I'm here to tell you this afternoon is for you to understand that after the declaration on December 2nd, 2024, the battle begins. And we are not going to stop. If it is going to take us 20 years to fight Nigeria differently than what we did in 67 and 70, we are ready for it. If it takes also 23 years for Taliban to defeat America and they left their land, we are ready to fight even 40 years. Since 1967 to 2024, Nigeria continued to fight us. The only thing is that we have not fought Nigeria until now. And in this fight, we are still defending ourselves. So 2nd of December will mark the beginning of the Biafra liberation. Do not expect something or any magic to happen. We will make the magic to happen. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Have you heard it, my people? This very speech from our PM is exactly what our lobbyist is trying to explain to us here.
Let me explain this to you. The United States of Biafra is the destination. What is United States Biafra? It's a fully established Biafran nation state that exercises full sovereignty, that has restored the control of the territory, and that is now recognized by the international community. That is the goal. USB is the goal. Briggy is the vehicle to get to the goal. Briggy is the vehicles, like Briggy is the car. USB is the destination. You're going to the destination. And for example, you have people in the other camp of Dr. Orbowezi who've been using, who've seized on this and have weaponized this attack of, we're USB, we're no longer Briggy, but they registered this USB as a nonprofit entity in Georgia, and they're all still living in exile. So, that doesn't really make any sense. What USB is what I explained to you, is when Biafra is a fully established nation state recognized by the international community that has restored control.
Yes, fellow Biafrans, you have all heard it. The truth is what he is telling you to conform with what our PM just said in that video. USB is the destination. That's the name of our country. That's what our country is going to bear when it is finally restored, recognized, starts functioning as a nation. And as PM said in one of his videos, Montevideo Convention has 4 good rules as, something that is a criteria for you to be known as a nation. And the United Nations will give you certificate of being a nation. You will be an independent state. Just like we have Burkina Faso, we have Burundi, we have Niger, we have Nairobi, we have South Africa. They are all nations recognized, running their country like every other country. But some people will tell you, oh, we are USB, we are this, we are that. Yes, we are USB, but all these things, they have steps. And Elias now described it as a destination. And Breji is the vehicle that will convey you to that destination. Let us stop rushing into things without thinking, without reasoning. You will just be making fool of yourself, because you have to go through all these steps. That's the advantage that the Nigerians are now taking over us. But we are getting there. It's not going to be easy, my people. But we are now at the stepping stone. The first step has been taken by this declaration of our restoration. And the restoration itself, the declaration has taken place last November 2024. So these are the things that they have been delaying Onyendu from doing. And even PM who attempted doing it, you have all seen what has been done to him. But Biafrans nevertheless went ahead and declared Biafra. They went ahead and declared it. There is no point we attacking each other, fighting each other over nothing. Why I say it is fighting each other over nothing is that if you are truly Biafran, you should sit down, take your time to understand what our destination is, how we are going to get there. It's not by attacking each other. We cannot. Anyone can attack me if you want to. We all live in different countries. It's just online attack. It doesn't mean anything to me. What matters to me is that we are sure that one day, following the right step, we will get there. That is the basic thing. And when somebody like Elias, who is our lobbyist, is telling you all these steps, please, my people, stop attacking him, because you will be looking like a child who doesn't know how to bat himself and only knows how to rub the stomach while batting.
Control of the territory. Just because we had the declaration of December 2nd doesn't mean that Briggy is somehow dissolved. Briggy will not be dissolved until we've at least achieved full restoration. Briggy will still continue to exist as the vehicle to achieve Biafran liberation. Once the territory is restored, then we can look at transitioning from Briggy to, let's say, a transitional government, a provisional government, so on and so forth. So I think part of the problem, and I do think this is an area where, frankly, the government could have done better, is that there's so much hype and so much promotion of December 2nd, December 2nd, December 2nd. There was not enough education about what December 2nd means, what United States of Biafra means, what all this means. And because of that lack of education, and because people were so emotionally hyped up, after December 2nd, people just became emotionally disoriented when they didn't see Biafra falling from the sky. But again, that's not something Simon ever said, but I think people just jumped into all sorts of conclusions based off of their emotions. I'll give you an example. One of my Biafran friends told me that she knew a gentleman who's a driver who has a truck, and this friend, this person told my friend, after December 2nd, Biafra is going to basically descend from the heavens. I'm going to sell everything that I have in the West, including my truck and everything, and I'm going to move back to Biafra land a month later in January of 2025. And my friend had to explain to this gentleman, okay, just because we've had the declaration doesn't mean we've, after that, yet have achieved full sovereignty. What airport are you going to use? Isn't the airport that you're going to use to get over there into Biafra land still controlled by Nigeria? What about the village that you're from? And explained it to him and talked him out of this crazy thing he was thinking about. And explained to him that you can only move back to Biafra once Biafra is at least fully restored, then that's when you should go back. And was able to talk this gentleman out of this harebrained idea that he had. But that's the problem, is unfortunately some of the people in our movement are not able to think, are not able to reason, don't have any understanding. So I think it's our job to help educate, to help enlighten Biafrans about all these different dynamics. So I think this has been a cause of much confusion which has then been manipulated and exploited. So I think with me explaining this and breaking it down in a very simple way that I hope all Biafrans can understand, this will eliminate a lot of the confusion. Again, just think about it as the 3 R's. The 3 R's: redeclaration, restoration, recognition. Redeclaration, restoration, recognition. This is a serious undertaking.
Yes, my people, he has actually broken it down so that anybody who is still confused will understand what processes that it is going to take Biafrans to get to their destination, which is Biafra land. Now, let's continue to listen to our Minister of Information.
I don't know if you guys are listening. Which Nigerian lawyer? Is there any Nigerian lawyer in Simon Ekpa's case in Finland? Nigeria is not connected or having any say in Simon Ekpa's case in Finland.
Biafra is not going to descend from the heavens, descend from the skies.
Somebody say Rosé is the owner of Green Light. Fine, it's possible, because that Rosé is a criminal. Rosé is a criminal because that voice I hear sound like his voice. Do you understand? So ask this young man, is there anything like Nigeria lawyer in our prime minister's case? The answer is no. No Nigeria lawyer anywhere. The Nigeria lawyer, how? Where? How?
Not for me to come this evening, checking my site, and I saw this news that he was in court. Now, a lot of things happened in court today, according to the news we got. Starting from the issue of sit at home. The Nigerian lawyer is saying that Simon Ekpa has forced people to sit at home in the southeast of Nigeria, while the defendant is saying that it's not Simon Ekpa. Again, they talked about that he has used the social media platform to create or to
He's talking about what happened in court today. Nigerian lawyer is involved, and the defense in Samonekta's case in Finland, Nigerian lawyer sit at home. Can you imagine?
incite violence. In fact, I don't want to talk too much. Let me just allow you to watch it and see the documents of everything that went down. All right. That is why I say that is the reason why I'm bringing you this video, because it has fact and figure. The document.
He's still repeating the bringing video because it has fat and figure. Do you know why the guy is saying fat and figure? Because the idiot, the hopeless idiot, Chineke ga walk, because tomorrow, I'm a kwato, nishi that green light. Tomorrow, I'm a there, green light Africa. Whoever is in charge, green light Africa. Akwato, kama akwa. I'm going to go to social media, but I'm a kwari akwato nishi. Anything you are doing with any resource you make from lies, deceiving the world with the story of Simon Ekpa, because you know he brings traffic. The God of Biafra, the God that Simon Ekpa is serving, the God that appointed Simon Ekpa to lead the Biafran people out of the zoo and give us hope again, that God will go after you. Because you are operating with lies and you are making money and you want to live with that money and enjoy that money, you will never enjoy that money. Never. Anyone using Simon Ekpa to make money out of deceit and lies, you will perish with that money. So anybody that knows this young man, I'm showing his video here, please go and advise him. Oh, if possible, he should put this video down. Tell him, Pastor Vam said, please pull this video down because it's not true. Simon Ekpa did not go to court. No matter the views you have on that video, pull it down because it's a lie. It's a lie. Now he goes ahead and he plays the video of
everything, how it went, was displayed in this video. All right. So please just sit back and hear what happened. Of course, they will be in court, very soon too. So please just watch this and know what happened today, so you know what we are expecting the next time. All right. So please watch it. Don't forget, if this is your first time coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe. On this channel, I get you information of everything that is happening. All right.
Make sure you get the correct information. Shut up your mouth. Make sure that the information you get is correct information. Don't go and be getting all the wrong information and say you get information. Because this one you are bringing here is a wrong information, is a lie from the pit of hell.
As you subscribe, turn on your notification button so you get notified anytime I upload a video. But for now, please, I beg you, take a little time and watch this video.
A lot of interesting and a lot of fascinating events has unfolded in the
You see, you hear the voice of this idiot talking. And the voice actually sounds like Dimpa Binyo. Listen.
A lot of interesting and a lot of fascinating events has unfolded in the country of Finland regarding Mr. Simon, a man held in a Kilamakoski Correctional Center situated.
You see, do you think that is actually convincing people? You'll be calling Kilamakoski Conventional Center, Kilamakoski. You'll be calling the name of the places in Finland. And then you will just, he has evidence. Facts and figures. That is what actually deceived this young man that is using it to do program.
Even when you look at the entry of PM in that video with his ex-wife, you will see that this is an old video. This video is old. I'm just pleading to our people to stop, stop peddling lies because you want to create content and get views. Please, let us stop doing this. It will not help us in any way at all. It will not, It will not help us at all, at all, at all. Not at all, not at all. Let me see.
Dear terrorist state of Nigeria, instead of wasting your time engaging Finland.
Let's change this one. Replace. Biafrans, we are definitely going to get there. Definitely going to get there.
I am standing gidigbam, gidigbam. As it stands today, Biafra government in exile and in homeland, de facto government.
Yes, this is not the time when you come to our land, do anyhow, and you go free, because we no longer go free. My people, please, let us all learn how to follow the truth, say the truth. If you don't know, this is the number here. Call me. I will find out for you, or call our Minister of Information. All of us, we have platforms separate from the Breji platform, where we bring you all the authentic information and good news that will lead you to Biafra. Remember to take advantage of biafragov.org/donate to donate to the liberation of Biafra. I will leave you here. This is a new system. I am still looking at it, watching how it works and how to operate it, because we keep updating every day. You all know that the world we are today is the world of internet, and some of us are learning how to use them and ensure that you get clear picture of what you are listening to. My people, Biafra is definitely going to come. Remember that Britain and America fought wars. Today, America is there with 50 states, and UK is there. After fighting, they now became friends. I don't know whether that might be the case of Biafra and Nigeria, but whatever the case is, Biafra is sure to come, because we are following it the legal way, the correct way, and the right way. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you, my people. Prosper Mba, I thank you. Chinenye, Dalurine, Aderele Leko, thank you so much. And Amanda Neza TV, God bless all of you. All will continue to hail Biafra.